Hey there, YouTube. This is Big Tuna from Big Tuna Vapes, along with my buddy Lowman. Wow, that was very, very vocal. I appreciate the vocality of that. Thanks.
Hey, why not?
This is my vaping buddy. He kind of converted to vaping because he saw me vaping all the time and was kind of interested in what was going on. It's always nice when you're vaping to have a friend that you can vape with. So this is what we're doing today. This is the epic Mr. E-Liquid review. What we did was we picked up a bunch of bottles of Mr. E-Liquid.
Yes, we did. We got a lot.
A bunch of bottles of Mr. E-Liquid. We got flavors for days right here. But first and foremost, before I get into reviewing good juice, let me say this. This right here, I don't know if you can see it. I will bring it closer to the camera. Yeah, there we go. This is the Nova. I don't know if you can see it. It's upside down because I'm an idiot. Well, this is their eggnog. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I try a lot of e-juices on a steady basis. And I have never yet gotten an e-juice where I would rather fucking pour it down the drain than ever vape it again for the rest of my life. Like, Nova could take this e-juice, discontinue it forever, and I would not think about it again for a second. This is the worst e-juice I've ever had. That's what I feel about that.
I can second that too with that.
Now, I do know a sick man that actually enjoys that e-juice. Not quite sure what's wrong with him. It literally tastes like shit. Fine, I will move my cup.
Hey, you got your foot on the stool, so why?
Because it's comfortable, asshole. Shit. We're already sitting 35 feet away from the fucking camera and the microphone. Fuck. Alright, so look, this is what we've done. We have put every single one of these Mr. E-Liquids in different tanks. And some of the tanks are shit, some of the tanks are alright, some of the tanks are pretty fucking good. Actually, that fucking reminds me I have to grab another tank.
Stupid fuck.
Sorry guys, anybody that's watched my other YouTube videos knows that I'm very partial to this. My Aero tank, I just went and bought a new coil for it just for this video. So look, this is what I'm going to do first. This, of course, is my VV. It's got a cheap C4 tank on it, you know, they're disposable, they're shit tanks. But I needed extra tanks to do this liquid review. So first I'm going to throw it over to Numbnuts over here so that he can tell you exactly what he thinks about what he's vaping on. What are you vaping on?
I'm vaping on Throwback Cola, and I love it. It's the best style vape I've ever had since I've started this.
Well, that's high recommendation. You give me that shit. Well, that was a dickhead shift. You were supposed to be all sad and like I ran
Hell
your
no,
head
I just
over.
grab another one.
This Throwback Cola is really good. I mean, it tastes just like, I want to say it tastes sort of like an RC Cola. Not so much a Coke or a Pepsi, but sort of like an RC Cola. Maybe a Faygo Cola.
Hang on a second, let me do that. I had someone else taste the Throwback Cola, and someone actually told me it tastes more like a Pepsi. Oh, like a flat Pepsi.
I get what they're saying. I do. I mean, definitely miss the carbonation in it. But
it's an e-liquid, so it is like that. It doesn't matter.
right, but
But it has that taste, though. That is
right. It definitely has a cola taste, and I'm very happy with that. Here, you can have that back.
Thank you.
We put Blue Dragon in this, didn't we?
It was blue or green you put in. Blue.
Definitely blue.
Yeah, you can smoke all of it up.
Wham! Cry me a fucking
Look at that.
river. Hey, they sell 30 ml bottles. Man the fuck up.
Yeah, I
Here,
know.
try
I'm
the
fine.
Blue Dragon. Let me take a drink. I just want to cleanse my palate a little. That's the problem you get when you rapidly taste e-juices like that. You need something citrusy to kind of cleanse your palate. Yeah. So I'm drinking some iced tea. That's lemon iced tea. So I'm sorry, peach. Well, this is fucking pointless. Now I'm just drinking it because it tastes good, asshole. Alright, so he's trying the Blue Dragon. I like the Blue Dragon. It's got a stronger throat hit than a lot of the e-liquids I've been used to lately.
Same here.
I've been vaping a lot of the custards, and I've been vaping the Halo, which I have a review with this knucklehead about the Halo Belgian Cocoa and the Halo Shamrock. Coincidence? But yeah, this is the mystery liquid review. Other than that, wherever that Nova flew to when I threw it, I'm not quite sure where that ended up. But hey, this is their root beer barrel, the Mr. E Liquid root beer barrel. And for the longest time, this was my favorite Mr. E Liquid flavor. For the longest time, I'd still buy 30 ml bottles of it without a problem. I mean, this juice it tastes just like a root beer barrel candy. I mean, any of us that loved those root beer barrel candies when we were kids.
Actually, I gotta say this is the root beer barrel actually tastes like a mug root beer. You know, mugs by Pepsi.
I can't say if I've ever actually tried mug root beer. Now that's a little weird, but
It does. It actually tastes like a mug.
I'm
root
sorry
beer.
about the vapor quality out of this. This device is, I think you picked it up for $10.
For $10, it was just a starter kit, but it suited the purpose.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a
So
starter
now
kit this was.
now I'm in the midst of upgrading to a better one like him. So
I'll say this about this. This for $10, you really can't go wrong. I mean, it's a 1.3 mil disposable tank with a mostly rechargeable battery. I guess I would say.
got that right.
The life on these things, I don't know. Maybe he and I are death on batteries like this. I haven't quite figured it out.
I killed 2 of those batteries so
My
far.
VV's still running fine, but I've killed 3 or 4 Ego batteries, so, you know, I guess, you know, they're not the greatest things. $10. I mean,
$10 you get a tank, battery, and charger.
They
so.
beat a Sig-a-like all day long. I mean, I'll be 100% honest with you. Sig-a-likes are less than useless. Sig-a-likes contribute more to people going back to smoking cigarettes than any other vape product out there.
And that you will smoke a bottle of it. You will vape it a lot.
Yeah, I dripped a 30 ml bottle of that in a night. Or I dripped a 10 ml bottle of that in a night. And it was really, really good. I'm not going to lie. I really, really enjoyed it. What, battery's dead?
Battery's dead.
I got to vape it. You did forget one thing when you set the C4 tank down.
What?
You can't set C4 tanks on their side and you get e-juice in your mouth.
Exactly. That's what I got.
So that's what you did to me. You're a dick.
Hey, you did to me too. So
I forgot, fuck nuts. I don't use C4 tanks.
now here's one of those other cheap ones. Now these still work, but
What flavor is that?
anyways, this right here is another Mr. E Liquid. This is Maniac Mint Chocolate Chip.
Oh,
This
I forgot
is
you even
good.
had the Maniac mint chocolate.
Now
Yeah.
this is a mint chocolate chip.
That's what
you
it's
can
supposed to
love.
look like, by the way.
But this stuff's good. This is the best mint I've ever tasted from any brand I've bought so far. And I bought 2 or 3 different brands so far. But the Mr. E Liquid stuff is the best stuff you can get. Ain't that right?
Honestly, I like their Manic mint chocolate. It's a sweet dessert type vape. And I'm cool with that. But I've been hooked on the Halo Belgian Cocoa like you have been. And I'll be honest with you, their Shamrock is really good too. But anybody that watches the Belgian Cocoa Shamrock review, I'll explain more about the differences between the Manic Milk Chocolate or the Manic Mint Chocolate and the Shamrock. But you can give that to me. Oh, here's Jamocha Hayes.
Now, Jamocha Haze, he just got this, and I tasted it already. I love it. This is all of their all of their coffee type liquids you can find is good. I've only had this one from this brand, but I've had cappuccino
Oh,
from Nova.
I forgot you had the Nova cappuccino, and
Now that was good.
Yeah, and you saw me toss a box of Nova, and let me be fair to it real quick. I honestly think that the shop that had that Nova had some of it sitting in a place where it got too hot, and it spoiled the juice. I think that's honestly what happened with this eggnog, because I don't honestly believe that any reliable e-liquid company would put out a product like the eggnog. I think that honestly the shop we got that from, and it wasn't, a normal shop that either here I go to. It was an out-of-the-wall tobacco shop that's trying to sell vape stuff, and they're not doing a very good job. Everything they have is overpriced.
Way too overpriced, except for their liquid. It's actually a fair price, somewhat of.
I mean, liquids you're going to find they're going to be a pretty much standard price across the board. Any place that carries that Nova will probably sell it for right around the same price.
Right.
I've never bought a bottle of Mr. E-Liquid that was more expensive at one shop that had it than another shop. But the Manic Mint chocolate, I'm glad that this battery's charged at least.
Yeah, I've been hitting on that for 3 days now.
It's still there. That's not a bad vape.
No, I like it.
But I
Best
want
thing
my
I got.
Jamocha Haze back assholes.
Okay, fine then. I'll take this one then. And here's another good one.
Do Death Mountain.
Yes.
This stuff is epic, and I'll be honest with you. I've been more than often disappointed by Mountain Dew clones. Or the Mountain Dew flavor. Sorry about that. This webcam is ridiculous. But, we're trying out a few new things for filming some videos. We're trying to do a better job for, the viewers that are sitting here, watching these videos with the time that they have. I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't do YouTube videos so companies send me free shit. That's not what I do this for. I do these videos to give you guys, the people that watch these videos, to give you a better idea of decent products out there. And remember, every single one of these reviews is subjective. Like I said, I got a buddy that really likes that Nova eggnog the way it sits. So everything vaping is subjective. I just give you my honest and truthful opinion about how I feel about products that I'm reviewing. But Dudes Mountain. Sorry, got sidetracked. It kind of happened when I vape, and I'm passionate about what I about my opinion. So I think the thing about Dudes Mountain is they actually have one that tastes like Mountain Dew. It's actually a really good vape. You get better tanks of it. I mean, I'm not going to say nothing bad about Mr. E-Liquid because I'm a fan, for real, a fan. It seems like sometimes the flavoring content is different in the Dudes Mountain, and I'm not sure why that is.
It's probably the way they mix it in the different stores,
Yeah, Mr. E-Liquid is nice because they custom make your juice pretty much right in front of you. They add the nicotine and everything right in front of you.
For as much as nicotine
None
as
of
you
it's
want.
packaged in a 10 ml bottle or 30 ml bottle ahead of time. They label it all.
It's fresh.
Yeah, it's all good juice. It's all been steeped properly ahead of time, so you don't ever have to worry about picking up a Mr. E-Liquid and having to steep it.
Or you don't gotta worry about it coming from China, like fake bottles do.
I mean, everybody's being really harsh on Chinese stuff, and let's be honest. Heineken, VB, made in China. Camry,
I'm not
made
saying
in
that.
China. All these companies are producing all their stuff in China, and it all works great. So I haven't personally tried any Chinese e-liquid that I know of.
Now wait a second. I didn't say that. I said that the liquid, not the units or the parts they sell is bad.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, all e-liquid is pretty much comprised of the same ingredients, so PGBG and flavor. So, I mean, I can't see as the Chinese e-liquid is going to be markedly worse than American e-liquid. I just personally prefer to shop at local businesses and support American businesses when possible. Now, don't take that as a commentary saying I will never ever shop at Fast Tac or DH Gate or any of the other wholesale sites that I can shop at as a vendor. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if I can find a product at a price that I'm comfortable to pay locally, I will do that hands down every time over saving 15, 20 bucks by ordering from Fast Tac or another Chinese company.
So what do you think about that thing you seen out yesterday you told me about?
I got an update, by the way, everybody, for the 100 subscribers. I hit 100 subscribers. I'm giving away an E-Power 3, which is a really sweet box mod. It's being touted as the MVP 2 killer. And I mean, that's a lot of hype because the MVP 2 is like the entry level box mod. Like, you can't find another box mod in that price range that does everything the MVP 2 does. And I know a lot of people are going to watch this video and say, hey, what about the Hanna DNA 30? Or hey, what about the Hanna DNA 20? Or the Cloudper DNA 30 clone? Or, a Sigelli, T3 or a Sigelli 20 watt. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Or, yeah, the Tesla is another great product. I'll be 100% honest with you. Only a few mods have the ability to charge a device from the mod. And the MVP is one of the cheapest in that line. And that's cool, and I love that ability. I love the ability to be able to charge my cell phone, because I have a cheap phone, so it's dying every 3-4 hours. So I love the ability to be able to charge that on the go, and that's cool. Brad here is an iPhone junkie. He's been an iPhone junkie since, like, the iPhone 1. Like, I don't know what his problem is, and he just jumped to Android, but hey, whatever, I don't judge him for much. So, the E-Power 3 is it's shaped like an iPhone.
It actually is, and if they came out with a skin to match the iPhone, I think it would actually look just like it.
I mean, I've seen from the reviews I've seen of it, I don't actually have one on the premises to show you guys.
But soon we will, and once we do, we'll make a video.
We're waiting on the shipment right now, so soon. But it comes with protector screens, just like a cell phone, that you can put on it. But this is what I wanted to say about the E-Power 3. One, it's got a higher mAh battery than the MVP 2. It does. By, I want to say, 800 mAh or so, which means
it's a
longer battery.
Yeah,
it's 3600 mAh battery, as compared to the 22 or 2600 mAh battery.
2500
in the MVP 2. It does all the same things the MVP 2 does, except one glaring thing that the MVP does not have that the E-Power 3 has. And before you judge me for saying this, I can actually think of a million uses for it. That E-Power 3 has 4 gigs of internal flash memory. Now, you're probably sitting there like, who the hell needs flash memory in an e-cigarette device? And I would honestly tell you, probably no fucking body. Nobody on the face of the earth needs 4 gigs of flash memory in their E-Power device.
Flash storage on the go.
Until the only thing you have on you when you need to emergency download a document is your e-cigarette. And hey, look at this. I can download it right onto my e-cigarette. Or for everybody that listens to music off of their phone in their car. Hey, you can charge your E-Power 3 while listening to music on your car radio. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I kind of really like it.
I like it because it goes all like you said. I love iPhone. So I can actually charge my original iPhone 30 pin connector or the new 8 pin connector with the iPhone's new phone,
Yeah,
which is nice. So it's where the MVP only has the two hookups, one for the Android and one for the iPhone, which is the 30.
actually, I do believe the MVP2 packaged a new
No, they
cord.
don't. Nope.
They haven't packaged it
Nope,
yet. Well,
not
then,
yet.
Anakin, get your shit together because let's face it, the Lightning iPhone connector is the next generation of iPhone connectors, so you need to include it in your product. Whereas the ePower 3 has a 3-prong connector that carries the micro USB that powers all Android devices for the most part.
Connector.
It's got the Lightning connector for the iPhone 5, 5S, and 6, I'm assuming,
And
5
6 once it comes out.
and any of the iPads that take the Lightning connector,
And also
or iPods that take the Lightning connector. And it's got a 30-pin iPhone or iProduct original charger that's included all in one charging thing. So it's really cool. As soon as we get them, we will demo them. I promise you. As I said, 100 subscribers. Somebody's getting it. When we get closer to 100 subscribers, I will outline the rules of the contest for that and all future contests and all future giveaways. So, that is that. We have, let's see, we have tried the Dudest Mountain. We have tried the Blue Dragon.
the cola.
We have tried the Throwback Cola. I have tried the Root Beer Barrel.
Shut up.
And what was this again?
The man.
As soon as I tasted it, I knew it was Romantic Milk Chocolate. We have demoed the Jamocha Haze, and now, the only one that's left out of all these bottles of yummy, yummy goodness. And I know everybody that stopped and was anal retentive and counted the bottles when I was holding them up. I held up 7 bottles. We are only demoing 6 liquids because Spanky fucking Pudwhack over here and I both got Dudest Mountain. So
Hey, what else could we do, right?
So we both have a bottle of Dudest Mountain, and honestly, I like my bottle a little better than his. Mine has a little stronger flavor. I'm wondering if it's because my nicotine level is lower or not. I'm not quite sure. I'm using half the nicotine here. So this is the last one we have to review. It's on a Camry K100 with a Viva Nova tank. I don't know, I'm just in love with this Viva Nova tank right now. I'm not quite sure why. It's a rebuildable,
Yep,
cheap
thank
tank.
you.
It's just a cheap tank. Oh yeah. That's where he got his pink Viva Nova, by the way. And I have the orange one. But yeah, I'm a fan of the Viva Nova tanks. They work well. But this is the Green Dragon. Now the Blue Dragon has sort of a blue raspberry flavor to it. And I'm sorry for all you guys that are going to say, hey, you reviewed 2 of the dragon flavors, but not the pink dragon. I'm sorry. When I went to the store to get some, they didn't carry it at that location. So when I get pink dragon, I'll do a video on that too. But this is the green dragon, and it has a green apple flavor.
And it has some sort of herb for an aftertaste, and I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what that is. We still don't know. But I will say this is, I was talking to the guy, to the people that was running the Wild Bills by me, and they said that they're doing another Dudest Mountain, and it's called Dudest Mountain Ice.
Yeah, that'll have the mystery liquid menthol with it. It should be really good for a menthol smoker or someone that really likes an icier vape. We did try some company's glacial ice or something
Oh
the
my
other day.
God, it's the worst.
And I'm not going to say it was a bad flavor because it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a glacial ice flavor. But it's one of those rare flavors that just sticks on your tongue. No matter what you do, that's all you can taste.
Yep, for the next 10
So,
minutes.
yeah, I'm good on vapes like that for the most part. Any of you guys that watch that know some good custard flavors besides like the Mother's Milk by Suicide Bunny, leave a comment, let me know. I'm really into trying custard flavors right now for some ungodly reason. So, yeah, let me know. We're going to link Mr. E-Liquid here in the description. And, Wild Bills, all you vapors here in Michigan that live by Wild Bills, check them out, like, soon. Because they're going to have, there's a bunch of vape bashes going on at all the Wild Bills locations coming up. We have some flyers. I'm trying to get a hold of Wild Bills right now so they can email me a master list of the dates and times of their vape bashes so I can post it during a video. Follow me on Twitter, Big Tuna Vapes. Follow him on YouTube. Follow him on Twitter. What is your YouTube and Twitter account?
YouTube, not yet. It's coming up soon. Twitter is at Lowman1979, and which that is my main page. Hit me up on there. Send a message. Got something to ask? I'll let you know.
Hit us up, Big Tuna Vapes, at Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you're a fan of the YouTube, vlog shows, whatever. Hey, look, it's this wonderful Wild Bills Vape Bash, all-day electronic cigarette event. Free e-liquid. I'm telling you, they're giving one per customer. 10 mil, Mr. E-Liquid. I'm talking about you can get whatever flavor you want. If you want to try the Green Dragon, if you want to try the Manic Mint Chocolate, you want to try this root beer barrel that I absolutely love.
Or the cola, or anything.
Throwback cola, any of them. They got 30, 40 flavors. They have a ton of stuff. They're having a discount on their Mr. E-Liquid products that day. $4.99 a 10 ml bottle, $12.99 a 30 ml bottle. It's hard to go wrong at those prices. They are giving away stuff. Okay, right here at the bottom of the flyer, these are all the giveaways. First prize is a Gravity Thunderbolt Mini with 2 10 ml bottles of E-Liquid. Second prize is an Orbit Vortex starter kit with 2 bottles. Third prize is 4 bottles of Orbit. Fourth prize is 2 bottles of Psycho Tunes. Not sure about the Psycho Tunes. I want to say they're a subsidiary of Space Jam E-Liquids, but I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. But they've dropped their price on their Suicide Bunny and Space Jam, $3-4 a bottle. The Halo 30 ml bottles will be $15. Starbuzz will be $15. You won't really see me review too many Starbuzz flavors on here. That's for personal reasons. The Johnson Creek 15 ml bottles will be $7. Orbiter Puff liquids will be 2 for $6.
That's who made the Glacier Puff.
Okay, well that explains why I didn't like it. I don't really like too many of their liquids. Not a big fan of Puff either, mainly because they're a major producer of Sick-a-likes and I can't stand them. But yeah, so they got a ton of deals going on. Anybody looking for that authentic Patriot RDA that lives in Michigan and just can't find one, $75, man. I've got a Patriot RDA. I love this thing. Like, I absolutely love it. But yeah, you know, they're dropping the prices on everything. They got a bunch of Chiyu clones, Nemesis clones, Turtle Ship clones. They've got RDA clones out the ass. I mean, they got a lot of stuff.
They even got the MVP 2.0 going for $54.99. Original price is $64.99.
Yeah, they're dropping at $10,
and
that's for the starter kit. That's not for just the MVP 2. That's the starter kit. And it's looking by the picture like it's the iClear 16 starter kit.
Yep.
You know, hey, it's a tank. I mean, it would have come in handy on a day like today. I didn't bring enough tanks with me. I only brought 2 tanks. All the rest of the tanks that he's got here are his tanks. And, you know,
my daily usage of tanks is probably 2 or 3 different tanks because I love my flavors. I love to try different things. And it just is great. I love it.
So here's the reality of this situation. If you live in Macomb by Romeo Plank Road, it's just southeast of 21 Mile next to the AutoZone or the CVS. September 19th, that's the day of your vape bash. Algonac has one right around on the same day, September 19th. And the Rochester and Livonia ones, the Rochester one's northwest of Livernois is on Walton in the Rite Aid Plaza. And then the Livonia one is at 7 Mile and Middle Belt across from the Sears. These are all the Wild Bill locations. The Rochester and the Livonia one are September 26th. I also will update everyone on the dates for the vape bashes for the ones in Sterling Heights and Utica. I'm not sure what day their vape bashes are, but they're coming up. I've already gotten advertisements for them. So, Wild Bills, if you're watching this, I will provide a link in the description for Wild Bills and Mr. E-Liquid.
Yep.
Shout out to Rip Trippers. Shout out to Suck My Mod, Grim Green. Shout out to Big Lou's East Coast Review. We might not always agree on different liquids, but you're still my guy. Vape on, everybody. Keep it vaping. And remember, like Rip Tripper said, smoking is dead. Vaping is the future. The future is now.